Good morning from Udon Thani in Thailand, and welcome to the third weekly vlog. And what a beautiful day it is today. No sign of it being rainy season when you look at this sky. So it's going to be a hot one, I think, today, because it's very humid. Come on, doggies. Right, I'm just sitting editing weekly vlog number 2. It'll be up tonight, but I'm realising that this is a format that's going to make long videos. I'm looking at about half an hour now, so I don't know whether that's of interest to people or not, so please let me know in the comments down below if half an hour is too long or it's not too long, because it's quite a lot of work to do, and maybe I'll have to change the format somewhat. Anyway, get on with it. Right, well, after a bit of a long time processing, my video is now uploading, so but still not ready. It's taking me all morning, so we're going to go to do home, mixing bathtub kind of thing for my dogs to swim in, because as I showed you in the last video, but it was yesterday, we bought ceramic pots. Well, it's been a bit of a lazy day today, I'm afraid. We went to do home this morning, which I didn't really film much of. I tried to film it with the camera, but the footage is pretty useless. And we bought a new bathtub for the doggies. And we had lunch, and we came to the farm, and we were quite late coming to the farm. And I was so tired this afternoon, so I just slept. It's like really humid and hot and tiring sort of weather, and I was busy yesterday. So I just had a bit of a sleep, and then I've been pottering about. But now I'm having a bit of a walk up and down our lane, just checking out the the holes that I filled in, how they're looking, and just trying to get a bit of exercise. As the lane is dry and it's dry on the farm, I can walk around, but as soon as the rain comes again, it's going to be not very easy to walk around on the farm because it's so boggy. Anyway, that was Sunday, not much to show really. We'll be going, probably calling in at the night market on the way home just to get a couple of bits, as we often do, but that market, it's not very easy to film. It's very dark and muggy, so we'll see what Monday brings. Work tomorrow, and in the afternoon I think we go into the vets in the morning. One kitty to have stitches out, another kitty to get operated. Not entirely sure which kitty at the minute, but we shall see. Anyway, that was Sunday. Monday morning, and I have no oomph whatsoever today. I was tired yesterday, I don't feel very lively. But anyway, Monday morning, that means it's time to go back to the vet with one cat and to take a new cat to be done. We're just doing one at a time. So we will be going to the farm, fetch the cat, and into the vets, as I showed you in last week's video. Then after that, I've got quite a lot busy work day today, so don't expect there'll be much excitement to show you, but you never know. Right, as you can see, we're in Tesco Lotus. Popped in to buy this here aircon, and as we hadn't had any breakfast, we decided to have breakfast. So Giles eating soup and I'm eating coffee and pastry. And then we're going to go and fetch the cat. Right, well, bit delayed, so we decided we'll take the cat to the vet tomorrow instead. We need to pump water because the rice is looking very dry, so I've just done a little thingy down there. Not sure if you can see that, but so I'm pumping the water down through there with one pump. I need to get the well pump on the go as well, but I'm not quite sure that I've got the necessary bits and bobs for that. What I was going to do, I can show you here. I did this little construction to eventually build a water tower down the bottom there, but we didn't end up building our water tower down there, down here. We built it there instead, and I have a different pipe that's filling that. But the idea was that this was going to fill at some point when we built our water tower for our house build, that this, I would cut into this would be up, and this would be the return for the overflow. So basically I can just tee into that, put a stopcock so that you can open it or close it, and then run it down to there where the other pipe, the other pump is. I'm pumping because this is just flex hose, pumping the water down there. But I haven't got the bits for that, so I'm going to have to go and buy some in the village to do that. But I'll just pump this water down now and let this water run for the time being. It's not particularly powerful, but it does the job. Runs down here. Bit of a blockage here with an old papaya tree, which I'll get rid of. It runs down all the way, and then yeah, into our little tunnel-y thing that we built. Eventually, it's not got it yet, but it will do once there's a volume. Into there, out through there and down there and into the paddies out there. So that's what I'm doing. Right, now both water's running this way and that way, so I've got two pumps pumping down, so all that's filling there. We do have a great big petrol pump, which is my brother-in-law's, but that's it's over there. I haven't used that yet. I'm gonna pump out to the rice field where Joe grew her vegetables in the off season, because that's very dry there as well. But at the minute I'm pumping water there and I'm pumping water here to, it's one pump that's got two outlets, so that's what's running the way down to the rice fields down there. But it's hot and dry, so supposed to be the rainy season. Right, not sure how noisy my new office air conditioning is, but hopefully you can hear me. I am in the middle of making a flat pack furniture that is for my printer to go on here in the office. IKEA style flat pack, instructions, bag of bits. Let's see how it turns out. Right, I made my furniture, but I didn't use the doors because the thing wasn't as deep as I thought it was going to be, so I've gone without the doors and just had it like a shelf unit and used them to make the top a bit deeper so that the printer sits okay. Anyway, so that's that. Back to work here, or rather still working in between. Right, tonight we're eating Nam Nam Vietnamese food. The same as we eat in Nong Khai, but this is from VT, and we usually eat at Dang in Nong Khai. But Nam Nam, very nice too. You make a little parcel like this. Nice. Good morning, it's Tuesday morning. Yeah, that Vietnamese food last night was nice. I found it a bit hard going doing it. It's quite fiddly to do all these small packets, wrap them up in the leaves, and although I'm better at it now than I was. Anyway, today I've got to go and get some antibiotics. I've got an infection in my gum here. It's an old wisdom tooth that gave me a lot of grief, and eventually in 1999 I was encouraged to have it removed. However, the dentist couldn't get it out, so he decided to drill it into pieces, and it was a bit of a mess, but anyway, that was that. And then the years that followed, I would often get a small piece of tooth coming out, suddenly appearing, you know, a small shard or whatever. And then about 10 years ago, I got rather a large piece appeared and sort of got stuck there, and I tried to remove it myself, but it wouldn't go, and I don't like going to the dentist, so I've just sort of left it, and it's still there now to this day. And anyway, during the night, it's started giving me grief, or it started giving me grief yesterday evening, I think. Anyway, when I woke up this morning, it was like obviously swollen and infected. Now, I could go to the dentist today, but because it's so swollen and infected, they probably wouldn't do anything about it anyway. So I'm going to go and try and get some antibiotics and get that infection down, and then see if I can go to the dentist in a few days and get rid of it. Right, got to the farm, and once again, no electricity. This is the second time in less than a week, and it'll be the same thing again today, probably off all day till 4 o'clock or something. So I'm not very impressed with that. I need to pump water, it's very dry, so I'm going to pump water for a while. Then I'm going to use the car inverter to power my fan and my office equipment so I can work once it's time for work. So hopefully the electric will come back sooner, but it tends to be off all day. They like doing jobs, I don't know what they're doing, but it's too often now, so I've got to look at some alternative power supply for the future. Right, so once again, same as last week, inverter off the car to pump water. Like I say, I'll have to find I wanted to do some solar for backup, and I wanted to buy a petrol generator as well. So I should be looking at those options in the very near future. Right, good news and bad news. Good news is the electricity's back, which is nice. I've got my aircon on and everything in my office ready to start work, but and it means I don't need to use the car for pumping the little pump anymore. Bad news is, I've been trying to get my brother-in-law's big petrol pump pumping water out the pond for Zhao's riceberry rice on this far side, and I got it all set up. It was bloody hard work, and got it started. It didn't fire very well. It was a bit and then it cut out. So then on my second attempt at starting it, the pull cord snapped. So now I need to go and take that to pieces and pull that out and find a new cord to put on there instead. So the hose is going down into the pond, but there ain't no water getting pumped up, and I want to pump up to this field here because it's looking pretty dry apart from bits of water in it. But so here's the pump and field, so I'm going to try and take that apart, and then it's time to start work. Typically the two of the three nuts will come off, and the third just turns the whole bolt as well, and can't seem to get it to sit fast so I can turn against it. I will try some easing oil on it later on, but it's just too hot now. It's absolutely baking out there, and it's right in the sun, so I'm going to call it, get me, I'm sweating like a pig. I'm going to call it a day for the time being, and try again later. Right, Wednesday morning, and we're back at the vets with two kitties. Cats in the basket. Right, just stopped in Mumon on the way back to the farm from the city to buy some grilled chicken and some tom. Zhao's out ordering grilled chicken here at the place with the yellow sign on it. We parked outside another place with grilled chicken and some tom here. And this place has got fried bananas and these round balls there I like. They're called Eken Kai Tao. But just at the minute, Zhao's down there ordering something. Zhao's still waiting for her sometime, but she got me my favourite iced tea while she was waiting, so that's good. Lemon tea, iced tea.
ตาม
ไก่ย่าง
มันหน้าอมได้ชิ้นแรกนี่ไปพอกจ้าเด้อ
โอเคส้มตำ
สมอกกระเฟิด
ข้าวเหนียวกดโอเคบอ Well, that was nice, but sometimes a little bit spicy. I mean, I like it spicy, but that was spicy. But a good lunch, and nice to sit here on the farm and eat it in the peaceful surroundings. Yeah, I like that a lot. Unfortunately, it's time for work though now, which is less fun, but got to do what you got to do. Right, I've been having a bit of a dicky fit with my new air. It's not blowing cold, it's blowing sort of cooler-ish now. It wasn't. Sorry about that flashing. It's LED. It's the wrong frequency. Yeah, it didn't seem to be blowing out hot air through the tube here when I went outside to check it. But it's like boiling hot in here, and I'm sweating like a pig, and it's actually cooler to go outside almost. And I brought my clock in here to see if the temperature would change, because out in the living room the doors are open, or the door and the window is open, the fly screen's up. it was about that temperature. I'm waiting to see whether that temperature goes down. It's been about 10 minutes now in here, but it's damn hot despite me having it set to the lowest setting and the fan on high. So now it's blowing warm air again, so I'm not impressed. So that might have to be going back. Right, not impressed. So the Maxi Cool is going back. I can tell you now, somebody who isn't Maxi Cool is me. Not happy bunny at the minute. Right, take it back, let's see what we got. There. Okay, well, I've got to say, very good service in Tesco Lotus. We changed it for a different model, a slightly more powerful one as well, but a quieter one. No problems whatsoever. So I'm going to get this one in and get it set up so I can carry on working. Right, a little interruption here as some of my footage got corrupted, so it's missing. But this is now Thursday morning, and we didn't have anything for breakfast at home, so we went up to Eken, which is near where we live, the local night market, and they also have a breakfast there in the mornings now, which they used to have. So this is Thursday mornings out to buy some breakfast. Bongo and Nampahu.
กาแฟเย็นนี่วะ
นี่กระห่อนกาแฟเย็นร้านน้องสาวด้วยจ้ะเข้มข้นจ้ะ40 บาท
ครับขอบคุณครับใช่ไหมฮะซาลาเปา and some soup. Okay. So up here in Mayapin there's also a 7-Eleven and the little Tesco Lotus that we often shop at of an evening on the way home. But last night we came home late and we didn't go to the market to buy anything for breakfast or what, which is why we had to come up here this morning. But they do have a good range of things now. They didn't used to be here, but you can get anything you want for breakfast now. So that's good. So now we've got something to eat. Let's go home and chow down. Okay, so now we're going to go to the farm. We've had a bit of a lazy day after breakfast. Neither of us feeling particularly good today, so we took it easy and we just watched some YouTube videos and chilled out for a bit in the aircon, because it's very hot and oppressive at the minute, and when you're not feeling very well, that doesn't exactly help matters. Anyway, we packed all our gear up. We're going to go to the farm now and we're going to stay there tonight, so that'll be the first overnight in our new house, and no chance chasing the dogs because they're arguing with each other. So yeah, we're going to stay overnight for the first time, and then that will be a nice change. So we've got to go and drop off lawnmower, which is behind me on the back of the pickup, for repair on the way, and collect another part for a water bottle that's also being repaired, and then we should be at the farm. There's Joe's beans and cucumber, all looking very nice, and up there is pineapples. Well, it's very close and very still, and we're supposed to be getting some heavy rain this evening, which I'm hoping is going to be the case. At the minute it is absolutely wind still and hot, hot, hot. We're about to go up to the village, to the market, to get something to eat. We haven't eaten lunch today, so just waiting for the farmer's wife there. She's watering their rice because it's very dry again. But hopefully, as I say, we should have some rain tonight. So tonight is the first night in our little house, and to celebrate, I'm having a changy chang chang. Got Very nice. And soon we shall eat some din-dins. Some tam, cow new, xếp lại bò. And grilled pork, which I grilled myself. Looks very nice. I'll drink up my beer first and then eat. Lovely and peaceful. Well, it was a lovely still evening when we sat and ate food and had a beer in front of the house. But the rains have come, which is a good thing because we were really needing some rain. But we only had a short spell of about 15 minutes, but it was hard, heavy rain, so that's all good. And lightning's lightning, and the frogs are singing. So good. One thing is improved, and that's the temperature. It's much cooler now. There's a nice fresh breeze blowing as well. So that's rather nice because it's been rather hot and stifling the last few days. So all good. Well, I'm going to get a good night's kip. Good Friday morning from Suan. We spent our first night here now, and I slept pretty good. It got cold with the air conditioning on, so we turned that off in the night, and yeah, had a good night's sleep. And it's very peaceful now to drink my morning tea here outside the house, so that's what I'm going to do and try and wake up a bit. Going to have a look at the raspberry rice in this far paddy because it was very dry, but it did rain last night, so hopefully that has helped. I'm waiting for a delivery today of a new external microphone that I have ordered. It was one that I've seen recommended by some of the YouTubers. Here's a photo of it off the Amazon site. I bought it off Lazada, not Amazon, but you can see I actually got an email the day after I ordered it from Amazon. It was amongst the suggested purchases there. So I'm hoping that the sound quality is going to be better, because sometimes it's a little bit up and down, as you will have noticed. And sometimes I have to mess about in editing to try and get a bit more sound quality. Better sound quality. Anyway, here is the raspberry rice field. It's dry and not particularly. I've got like 3 cats following me now. Not particularly plush compared to this time last year. I can put a photo of that here now so you can see the difference. But hopefully that will catch up. We need some more rain. That rain last night was good, but it was short-lived. About 15 minutes or so of very heavy rain. So anyway, nice to be here from the off today. Not having to get up and pack up and all the stuff to come here. So that's nice. It's a bit more relaxing for me because I don't have to stress in the morning before I start work at 1 o'clock. And yeah, I don't always feel very well in the mornings, or rather I nearly always don't feel well in the mornings up until after lunchtime, so that's good. So I'm having a bit of a walk now to try and get some oxygen to my lungs and to my brain, and I'm feeling a little bit more with it. Right, so this is with the external microphone, and I am shooting the other direction, which normally is where I have problems with the sound, so I'm hoping that this will be a lot better. Obviously you will be the judge of that. There's a cat. Right, good morning, Saturday morning, last day of the week or first day of the weekend, last day of the weekly vlog in any case. Today is a Buddhist holy day and Zhao has been to see a monk and it was decided that she was going to release some creatures today, as is the way with the Buddhist faith. So we're going to go into the city to buy some eels, turtle, snails and fish for releasing into the back into the wild. Not using my external mic. You might have noticed, or you will have noticed on that clip that I just played, the test clip with the microphone. It's extremely powerful and sound like I'm wheezing or get. So I need to wear the microphone lower down. I think it was a bit too sensitive. But anyway, I'm pleased with it. It's an improvement. The sound quality picks up good sound. So anyway, we're going to head off into the city, and once I get up, get dressed, I've had my breakfast, but I'm tired, and I shall show you what we find there. And as if by magic, here I am all spruced up a bit. So off we go to the city. Dinner, fish or anything, turtles, fish, I don't know what. Get some iced tea from this chap on his motorbike.
ใส่บางหน้าเอาบางหน้างามเราจะเนาะใส่บางหน้างามบางคนเป็นว่าใส่งามคือมะนาวราคาถูกแล้วลูกแก่
พอครับ
พอครับ
And there it is, the finished product. Right, we're off. Right, well, we're at the temple where we're supposed to come, but there's an awful lot of people here, and Jazz a bit unsure now, so she's going to go and ask. I didn't use my microphone, so if you can't hear me, I'm awfully sorry. But this is the temple that we were to come to. It's a bit of a way from where we live and the farm, but somewhere new for me anyway. I just got called in to the old lady that's with Jowda. She's did some kind of blessing to help me be relieved of my bad things. So I don't know really what's much about, but there we go.
One line.
Okay. Now we plant them in the ground.
ห้องน้ำถูกความต่างและความสาต่อไม่ใหญ่ก็แก่สาในมือนี้วันนี้แก่นะก็ว่ากันใดเกิดเป็นนกเหตุนกเป็ดยังก็เลี้ยงก็สร้างเอเดว่าสังฆาธรรมทักษาดุราที่พระพุทธเจ้าเจ้าทั้งหลายถุงยายังโยตกไม้ไปไปน้องทั้งจงเขาแดดเดินถามทั้งดูหน้าและตาไม่เหวห้องบุญหวังก็รักษาอย่างวัดว่าอย่างเงื่อนศาสนาอย่างที่นี่จงได้ลงมาเยี่ยมพออย่างภูมิขาพระเจ้าทั้งหลายจงได้เจ้าลงเจ้าเทียนเจ้าเสือเจ้าว่าเจ้าตาเจ้าเป็นหงแดนที่ในเมื่อโมนีคือว่านายและนางใครบอกดื้อน้ำบางคุณว่าเด่นที่เกิดอายุพ่อสองตัวที่จะกัดตัวตาการเงินนับตานังอิตมันกลมุตตมันกันที่จะโตวัจตตาสมณะนันเจตตนังการเงินนับตาตตาอิตมันกลมุตตะโพเตปะเมการเงินจาริยตจันนันตนันนิพพานันเสียสิเดญาเจตมันกลมุตตมังเอตติตานิกตวานักปะตมังบาลจิตตะปะตะตุติกัจันเสียตานเมนะมันกลมุตตมันติติวัจโตวัจโตโตมนุตโตวามนุตโตวาคิโตวาคิ
Piggies at the temple. Hello.
ยกปลามองปลามันคนนั้นหมู่บ้านนี่หมู่บ้านนี่ตัวในหมู่
สวัสดีครับ
ตัวนั้นกับหมูปลาที่กัน
Right, so all done at the temple. Quite a long afternoon there. But we've made our merit and everything's good. So now we are just on the way back to the farm, but we stopped at a little market in the village to buy something, a snack or something. I haven't eaten my lunch yet, so I've got that waiting for me at home, so or rather at the farm. So just waiting for Joe to go and get something for me to have a little snack after, and then we shall see. I just wanted to show you my late lunch. Crispy pork from the Ban Hoi market where we were this morning, which I really like from there, but also the Nam Jim. It is just pure chili, garlic and some lime juice, and I've eaten about half or more of it already. It's very spicy, but it's very good. The first mouthful I end up having hiccups and have to take a drink of water, but after that it is mouth-burningly good. Right, Saturday evening, big black cloud up there. Hopefully that'll mean rain again. I'm just having a bit of a walk, a bit of exercise after quite a long day at the temple with making merit. It's called, if I remember correctly, Sirkor, which is kind of bringing out the bad stuff, and you make merit by releasing animals into the wild, or fish and things into the wild. So that's what we were doing today at the temple. I did get sort of explanation about it afterwards. We've done the releasing things many times before, but I really didn't have much. Oh, it went dark. I didn't really have much of an idea what it was all about, but now I do. So that was that. That's about it. We should be going home soon, and I don't think we will be up to much this evening. We're both very tired. I won't be having any beer tonight. I had a beer on Thursday night, and as I have pointed out before, I drink very little these days, but I might just get a bottle of Fanta though. I'm feeling very thirsty for something sweet. Anyway, that's about it. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the usual things, and check out the Wednesday video. I'm not sure what that's going to be about, as I said last Sunday probably, but there will be a Wednesday video out on Wednesday, and the new weekly vlog will be out next Sunday then. Obviously after this one will be out tomorrow, but the weekly vlogs every Sunday. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you again. Bye.